Hey guys, thanks for watching this video or coming to, if you're new here, I'm not that great at video editing, so some of my audio, like my mic, will be pretty quiet for a little bit, but this video is going to be pretty long. Feel free to skip ahead. Most of the first part of the song, I explain how I get the piano down. I don't really get too much on that. It's a lot of repetitive stuff, and there's more interesting stuff towards the end of the video, mostly because I didn't really record myself doing that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Hey guys, it's Tech Liminal. Welcome back to another video. I'm going to start creating some videos during the writing process of some of my music. I'll still have a separate video of the song that's just the music, but I'll also have one that'll show the process of it as I'm going. So I have this idea for this song, almost like anime style piano, kind of like some of that piano that I typically write, but I have this really nice sounding idea. So I'm going to use Nor, which is what I use a lot of the time for my music. It's a native instrument piano that sounds super, like, it sounds so nice. If you haven't learned it or heard of it, it's pretty incredible. So here we got Nor loaded up here. This is just the felt version. The thing is, I've had some issues with Contact 8 not properly playing at a good volume, so I typically end up putting I use Maximus. There you are. I end up using Maximus to compress it and make it a little bit louder without too much. So it just gives it the extra little boost so it's not too, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm here at the process. I'm going to try writing some of the music. I don't know if I'm going to play it. I think I'll probably try playing it first, and then after that, then I'll figure out how I want to adjust it. I think I'm going to add some ambient like textures to it just to give it some more atmosphere, and we'll see where we go from there. My brain automatically goes to like around 100 beats per minute, which is funny. So I already know what I want to get down on this intro. So I'm going to go ahead and play. My piano's all the way over in the other side of the room. I'm moving the tempo up a bit. It's a little slow. Okay, so I got that. I'm going to make sure this is on tempo because MIDI is some very delayed for whatever reason, so okay, we're gonna throw this. Boom. Oh my gosh, I know it's okay. I'm gonna re-listen all these. It's very quiet. I need to bump some of these up. I wanted these a little more close together. Now to fix this tempo issue, I'm gonna select all of these and slide them back just a wee bit so it's somewhat generally on tempo. Okay, I think I got it. There's the first part. I know it's slightly off, but that's kind of the point. Gives more motion, you know. I need to make some of these slightly louder. I got Discord messages from my pals. I'll probably take a break and come back to this. So we got an intro here. Sounds pretty good, so I'm gonna go get to gaming. So we'll see what happens later. Alright, here's day 2. I'm gonna attempt continuing writing this song. I need to just listen to it to see some of the progress that I've made. I'm gonna try to get more piano down into it, and then I'm gonna give it more atmospheric sounds like I've tried before with some of these songs. I think what I'll do is I'll make this twice as fast, and I'm gonna change the tempo. Just listening to I kind of want more of a reverby kind of really pretty. We're gonna make this really spacious here. I like the sound of the cathedral. Ooh, listen to that. I'm gonna add some ROM onto this actually. Ooh, listen to that. So pretty. There we go. That's about what I want. And without it, it's just... Oh, just a little bit of reverb just gives it that really nice feel. I'm gonna save this because Contact does not like... It always crashes for some dumb reason, so... Now that I got that piano down on an intro kind of thing, I'm going to probably... I have another section that I'm gonna add into it, so we'll see. I know exactly what I'm adding right here. Okay, I'm gonna record for a little bit. See if I can get some of this. I gotta turn on my piano. It started off good, but that's not what I want. Okay, success. Now I can fix it. It's relatively on point here. Actually, you go here. Okay, cool. Now I throw that on there. Now we listen to this as a whole. There we go. This is where I start bringing in some more stuff. This is gonna be a beautiful song. I love this. Okay. What if I... No, I can add some, like... I'm curious just to see. Like... That is unique. But I like that. Very simple, but very beautiful. I'm gonna get to it more further in the song. There's gonna be more to it than just this, you know? Some delay would go really nice on this. What if I make it a little longer? Ooh, that. Ooh, that's pretty. This is like urethral almost. Oh my gosh. Whoa, that's really nice. Like the little warping, just like... Ooh, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. Oh my gosh, right there sounds like it's got this like pad almost sounding. Right there. I just sample that and like turn that into a synth. I'm curious now. This could be my pads. If I can figure out how to do it. I'm not used to sampling, but I could figure it out. That right there. Or what if I just repeat it multiple times over itself? Wait, that's like working though. Okay, wait. Ooh, now we take this pattern that I just made and throw that in there and just loop it to go over that. I did it. There's the pad. And it's just gonna play like that. Let me consolidate this real quick. Yes, and then that's where the rest of the piano comes in. Okay, now to record on the next part here. That sounds so good though. Okay, got this. This is gonna be a good song. Boom. Sorry, my camera likes to bug out a bit, so I'm non-existent here. Okay, well, my camera died, so I'm going to have to come back. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep doing this without me, because I really want to get this down here. I'm just going to be non-existent for a bit, but I got this really nice piano. Listen to that. With the pads. This is so Minecrafty too. It's like, oh my gosh. We got the... I love that pulsing. I'm gonna start it off without the bass here. I'm struggling. Okay, got it this time, actually. Fixing some of the tempo on this. Mostly fixed. There we go. Good enough for now. I will go to do this again eventually tomorrow, probably when I have more time, but I'm gonna go game for a bit. Sorry my camera turned off, but it'll be back tomorrow, so toodles. Alright, day 3 of this, working on this song. I got my camera up and working, and I went ahead and did a re-listen before this, and I noticed it's a little too downsampled, so I kind of want a little bit more of that piano to stick out instead of that bit crush. It's just very small amount. I might end up going like this here. Not so much in the high end there. I might get Maximus up at just a wee bit. Now the biggest thing is this section here. That piano's just slightly off, so I might end up like that. There we go. That's what I want to aim for. Readjusting all this again to make it more on tempo, so it's not ugly to listen to. I know some of you guys may consider this cheating, quote unquote, but I know how to play the song. It's just the MIDI that, I mean, naturally I'm going to be off tempo. I like making it, I can still play the song, I just like making it more pleasing to listen to, whether making that like more on tempo. See, it's just a lot better when you get it on beat here. Even if it's slightly off, you know, just little adjustments here and there. This is what I do to all my songs. It takes me quite a while to get all these notes in a good spot. See, listen, that sounds so much better. And I'm gonna take that then. I'm gonna throw them. I don't always make it perfectly on beat either, then it sounds more normal. But you know, I like to get it pretty close. Most of them are going to be pretty accurate, because if I'm adding extra instruments, I can't really make them as off as the piano's going to be. Whoa. Whoa, I just discovered that. That's cool. You hold Alt and it's right click. You can listen to all these. So I can drag my mouse. Whoa, okay, that's cool. Sorry for your ears, guys. Me just exploring and finding new stuff about this DAW. Boom. Listen to this now. Got my root beer. I like that. Now, time for... see if I can overlay that. It's probably not gonna work. Whoa, okay, never mind. Maybe that might actually work. It does! No way, okay. Sick! Let's go. If this pairs really well, I need to make sure most of these are generally on tempo here. That sounds nice, so let's listen to this all together. Dang, man. Save this just in case. There we go. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clone this so I can get a second piano without any delay. Okay, that's all I feel like doing for now. So I'm gonna probably work on some string stuff next. See you in another day, I guess. I don't know what to say. Hey guys, I'm back at it again. I actually did some work last night. Totally forgot to record because I was on a call with someone, but I have a lot of progress here. A little more electronic right now. I'm working on finding a lead for this song. Right now, what we have here, I've added quite a bit more, as you can see. A little bit more interesting of a, I don't know, maybe end, possibly. I don't think that'll be my end, but, you know, it could be. This guy is just a lead for now, so I'm gonna put him somewhere else because I'm not gonna use him at the moment. I'm just working on that right now, but I'm gonna play a little bit of what I have. So I have this little, like, blip note thing that will play. I had a friend who told me it sounded like a submarine or something. This is kind of very ocean-y sounding. I kind of like that. So I used two sounds for this. It's just this. It's got that really, like, I like that pitch drop towards the end. Then I got this just very standard mallet sound. And that's just going over that. I don't know if I want to keep this or not. But I do really like the way those sound. I'm still working on this section here. Hoping to build up for another part here. And then end it off in some way. And then I'm gonna go and drop in somewhere. I don't know how I'm going to do that or what it's going to look like. But this is the lead. I forgot about this here. So we're working on a lead kind of thing that'll go over the top here. Maybe here, honestly, but I don't know what yet. But that'll sound like this. Not that. That'd be weird. That is an interesting sound. Oh man. Very spacious, but it's in the background, you know. It doesn't take out all the elements. And then something right there. Or it could just end like that. I don't want to end it right there. There's so much I could do with this. I started from just one little piano thing, and now I'm all the way through here. I just don't know what I'm gonna do to add to it. Well, first of all, I need to figure out another, like, chorus section. Eventually, I don't really have that or the motivation at the moment because I've been writing all of this for the last, you know, while. So, I suppose I will be done for now, even though that was super short, but I guess I gotta update you on what it is, so, we'll see what happens. And I actually figured I could just close my window or close my curtains and you can see my face super well, so, even though it's in the morning right now, like 9:20 it says, but yeah, so maybe tonight I'll work on it, I suppose. We'll see. Alright, so I've officially finished the song. I did not really record myself doing it, but this is what it officially looks like. As you can see, there's a whole different section over here. I added some bass in this, and that lead that I made earlier, I kind of refined that a little bit. From the piano section that goes like this, I added that bass in there. The same bass I use in Voices of Rotorgana. Very minimal. It's actually a Reese bass. Very nice to listen to. This rhythmic pad over here, it doesn't really become rhythmic until here. Now, these drums, very, very cool. I actually use 3 different sounds. I have this kick, and then this flick, and then, or the click and the flick. So the kick and the click and the flick. And they all sound very C418 kind of drums. I mean, it's more percussion, not really drums, but very, very interesting to listen to. It's not like normal, but I add a little reverb on these, so it's not so much. I modulated that volume over time, so that way it's more like a did. It's very, very minimal. Like, see the difference? It only happens every couple times, but it's not really something anyone would listen to, or notice, but I would notice it. So I also have this building lead and bass. They like build up and kind of release out into this section, so that's what this sounds like. Bringing back in that blip note. And I bring in the piano, and both of them, I change it up just a wee bit on the chord progression there, just so it sounds a little bit different. This here, I actually have two different instruments. They're all Serum. If you guys want me to do a video on all of the different specific sounds that I made, you can. Most of these are presets because I didn't really feel like making my own sounds. I wanted something unique enough. But this is two different ones. There's the arps that you can hear, and then there's that wah kind of thing. I pair that with the piano and the drums. Just very nice. And then the ending here. There's a lot on this ending. This is probably my favorite ending of any song I've written because of the atmospheric stuff I did here. So this right here, I just ended it with a little piano thingy. Very nice. There's this, that little blip note. I did this glitchy effect by modulating the amount of feedback and delay times for this. So it's that repetitive one, but it kind of like speeds up over time. And then it repeats and repeats and repeats until you get this holding almost note. And what I did was I thought it fit well with like a little, almost like a VHS click kind of thing. This is not a VHS click. It's one that I made using a bunch of these weird sounds. Yeah, and it becomes that. Not really sound, it doesn't sound exactly like, it's close enough though. And I like that. So that's what that ending sounds like. And then I sampled the reverse of the piano here. Or sampled that piano and reversed it, so it's kind of like a whoop, and it just ends. And then, what I did here, the name of this song, as you will see when I get this posted, is Drowning in a Dream. So to play on some of that, I recorded myself breathing really heavily, kind of like as if I'm gasping for air, and some water sounds that I sampled from YouTube, which is very simple. If you get a VB audio cable, I think that's what it's called, VB audio virtual cable, you can do a bunch of stuff like that. What I did here with my breathing is I did that same delay sound effect, except I reversed it. Like that, and it sounds very nice with this water. Just adds so much more atmosphere. I love that. I need to do that more. But the ending is so perfect. I just love this. Just ends like that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really have anything extra. I'm gonna color some of these just for cool, because I like them looking fancy. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I actually like that. I don't know if you guys will, but I like it personally. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Alright, that's pretty much it. So let me know if you really like this, and I will do more in the future. I plan on doing this for most of my songs in the future, but I'm going to have a separate song or video that's just going to be the song itself, so you can listen to that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So got this all done in a week. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's probably one of my favorite songs. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.